You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go.
Hey there friends, it's Carly. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new here, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a get it all done with me. We are getting deep into my to-do list for May, doing some cleaning, grocery shopping, and yard work. So if you are in need of some much needed cleaning motivation, grab yourself a cuppa and let's get into the video. The first thing that I'm going to do is create a bit of a to-do list. I'm using my autumn bucket list and planner, and if you haven't already watched my autumn bucket list vlog, which was on before this one, make sure you go and check it out. It's really aesthetic, cozy and fun. And today is a Saturday. Earlier in the morning, Dave, Hunter and I went on a little bit of a day trip, a road trip. So I wanted to pick all of the easiest jobs on the list to do today, because I'm sort of starting it a little bit later on in the day. So the first one that I wanted to do was clean the cushion covers. So I had one actual pillow cover and then this lounge cushion cover that is a target for a lot of Hunter's spew in our feeding sessions. This cushion cover I actually had to clean in my last Get It All Done With Me video, but unfortunately it just keeps on, calling the spew. So it needed another go over. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to freshen up the lounge, but I've chucked the actual little throw cushion cover in the wash to get done in the next couple of days. I'm also going into my room. Since I had my carpet and upholstery cleaner out, I decided to do a bit of the carpet as well. There was this brown mark that I am hoping is just dirt. In any case, it was tracked in from the dog. So I'm going to start by getting that out. And as much as I try to not have the dog on the carpet, one way or another, he just makes his way there. And there are certain areas in our bedroom that he likes to lay, obviously just to be close to us and have that comfort, but I want things looking and smelling nice and clean, and you can tell from that water that was not the case. And this is new carpet, only a couple of months old, and the dog has gotten it that dirty. I honestly vacuum it every single day, so that's saying something. Another easy job that I can tick off the list this afternoon is to wipe the leaves of my fiddle leaf fig. I just have a microfiber cloth and some just plain cold water, and I'm going to go over and give those a good wipe down. I find that they get covered in quite a lot of dust, and then that makes it harder for the plant to breathe. So just for their own health, every now and then I'll go back and give them a little bit of a wipe. And there are some leaves that I needed to do a few times because the dust was having a bit of a hard time coming off, but in the end they look all nice, clean, green and shiny. And then another easy job, I'm doing the Savo. I'd taken my laptop and we were sitting by the water, so I decided to go into my documents and my downloads and just clear that out. Anything that I no longer need goes in the trash, and then I clear out the trash as well. And then this is the night time. I've already had a shower, had dinner, put Hunter to sleep, but I wanted to take advantage of the time that I had while he was down and I hadn't yet gone to bed to get a few more jobs ticked off. So cleaning out the fridge was definitely one of them. This is something that I honestly probably should do every week, but I really don't do enough, and I could tell by how gross the fridge actually was. It had been a long time since I'd taken out these shelves, to the point where it was kind of difficult to get them out, so they were sort of stuck to the fridge with sticky gunk. So I got all of those out and I'm giving it a really good wipe down. And another reason that I decided to do this in the nighttime was because on Sunday mornings I like to go do the grocery shopping, so the fridge was pretty empty, so I wanted to take advantage of that and I could have like a really clear, clean surface for when I got the groceries the next day. One thing I also like to do is get a cup and put a bit of bicarb soda in it, and today I'm also going to add a little bit of lemon essential oil, and then I will just tuck that in the fridge up in the corner, and it just acts as a little bit of an odor neutralizer. While I'm sort of around in the kitchen, I am going to wash up a few bits and pieces left over from dinner or the day before. The rest of the stuff's all gone in the dishwasher, and then I'm going to give all of those shelves a good scrub down and then dry them off and put them back in the fridge. Now, considering that I only started these jobs in the afternoon, I'm pretty impressed with how many things I've gotten done so far. I've done my lounge / the carpet, my plants, my laptop and the fridge, and then now this is my final job for the Saturday evening, and that was to clear out Hunter's wardrobe. So it kind of became like a little bit of a dumping ground for random things. Toys we've been given, clothes that no longer fit him, brochures and like different things that were given to me by midwives, other things that were given as like hand-me-downs, and I just really needed to go through and kind of create some sort of organizational system. So I put all the toys in one little basket that's actually going to go out in his room, and then this big tub I'm going to use for his clothes because I needed something a bit larger than this small white one I had been using. And then I'm also going to go around and just like cut the tags off everything, get rid of any rubbish, go through all like the pamphlets and handouts I've been given and see if there's things that I want to keep and have a read of, or what else I actually want to recycle. And I'll have this area looking nice and clean and organized.
Could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now. This is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. We're like strangers again. I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. All we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars.
It is Sunday morning, which means grocery shopping. First up, Woolworths.
Yeah, look at us now. This is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again.
After grabbing just a few little bits and pieces from Woolies, I headed to Aldi, which is where I do my major weekly grocery shops. I was kind of thinking that I might include a grocery haul in this video, but by the time I got home, Hunter was just going down for one of his morning naps, so I wanted to be really quiet, so I didn't even film me putting any of the groceries away, but I did manage to pick myself up this lovely bouquet of white flowers, so I'm just sort of rearranging those, and I'm going to put those in my little office / filming room to add a nice sort of floral and uplifting touch to my desk. Now, the next few things are not necessarily items that I had on my to-do list, but rather sort of everyday homemaking jobs that I like to do on a daily basis to keep my house tidy and organized and keep on top of all of the housework. So putting on the dishwasher, also folding up any clothes that are clean and dry, and putting on another load of washing. If you watch watched my week in my life vlog video, which went up last month, you would know I'm doing a load of washing almost every single day. I do not have an outdoor clothesline. I'm just using this little indoor one at the moment, so I do need to be quite strategic with my washing. I put towels and any of Hunter's burp cloths in the dryer. One, because I like my towels to be fluffy, and the burp cloths, I am going through so many of those on a daily basis. I really need to keep them in stock and dry, ready on hand to go whenever they are needed. I've got a few items of his clothes that I'm going to put away, and there is a basket of mine and Dave's clothes that need to go down our room to be put away as well. And then I will put all of Mac's indoor blankets on in the washing machine. I'll do a load later on that I won't show in this video, but I'll put on some of his outdoor blankets and towels as well, because Dave is going to wash him, so we want all of his bits and pieces to be nice and fresh for when he comes in the house. Another job that I had on my to-do list was to declutter more clothing. I did a major wardrobe clean out video a couple of months back, and I donated and gave to my family a heap of clothing that just no longer fit or suited my style anymore. But over the time in between now and then, I have found a few more pieces that I wanted to donate as well as a few baby items that I just had never used and was never going to use. So I've just got some bags here, and I'm going to package all of those up, and I'll put them in the spare room for now in case there are other bits and pieces I want to add to the collection.
Outside is looking absolutely trashed, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks we can really get a start on some of the landscaping. But one of the things I've been wanting to do for quite some time is give this table and then also these big windows a really good wash down. So that is going to be next up on the agenda. Mac, are you going to help? Yes? Good boy, let's get started.
So I've just filled up a bucket with some hot soapy water. I've moved like all of the chairs and bits and pieces out of the way and done a little bit more extra sweeping of any dirt that I've noticed prior to going around wetting all the windows and giving those a good scrub just with the broom. And then I'll go back over them after I've given them a scrub and just wash them down again. And I am so impressed with how both the windows and the table turned out. In saying that, considering that virtually our entire backyard is just a dirt pit at the moment, I'm sure that it won't take too long for the whole situation to get filthy again, but I honestly could not stand looking at the chaos that was happening outside any longer. I am very excited that over the next month or two, Dave and I will be spending a lot more time out there and really starting to get a few of the projects that we've been putting off since Hunter's birth done, and having that area be a little bit more usable, even though we will be coming into winter time. Hopefully by the time spring and the nicer weather rolls around, we'll have a lovely outdoor space that we can actually use and enjoy. So here I am at the end of Sunday, and I'm ticking a whole heap of things that I have completed off my to-do list. Today is Monday and it is my house cleaning day, so I ended up giving the whole house a top to bottom clean. I didn't show all of that on this video, just a few bits and pieces, including me cleaning out the drain in the kitchen just with some bicarb and vinegar, and then 5 minutes later I will run some boiling water from the jug down the sink just to flush the whole thing out and get it nice and clean. But I do have a whole heap of cleaning videos on my channel if you do need some cleaning motivation. I have an entire playlist called Clean With Me, so make sure that you go and check those ones out after this video if that's the sort of content that you enjoy. I did fill up my kitchen sink with some hot water and some Zoflora and just use that to wipe down the tops and fronts of all the benches, and then I did the same thing in both of the bathrooms. And then the last job I'm going to show you in this video is just wiping down the inside of my big stacker doors, because I noticed even though I had cleaned them all the day before, there were some finger marks that were actually on the inside. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this productive get it all done with me weekend. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. I put out new videos every single week. With that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
I can see it all clear.